Does your brand still reflect who you are, or are you just clinging to your past? It might be time to tailor your identity to the current you. Today, we'll talk about how to transform your brand to match your evolving story.
You know.
Hey, I'm Faye with Constant Creates, and I'm a brand designer passionate about elevating businesses and bringing the visions of entrepreneurs to life. Today, we're talking about rebranding. Whether your brand feels outdated, mismatched, or just needs a little bit of pizzazz, rebranding might just be what you need. So, what is rebranding? Rebranding isn't just about slapping a new color palette or logo onto your business, it's a strategic process of giving your brand a new identity. Think of it like a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. It's about evolution, growth, and adapting to the changing environment. There are 4 major ways to approach a rebrand: complete rebranding, partial rebranding, brand extension rebrands, and brand refreshes. First off, a complete rebranding is like hitting the reset button on your whole brand. It changes all major elements, sometimes even your name, but definitely your logos, your visuals, and even your brand's mission. This route is often taken when a brand undergoes significant changes, like mergers, new ownership, or a shift in business direction. Think of it as a total brand makeover, aligning your business with its current reality and future aspirations. There's also partial rebranding. This is more about refining your brand than overhauling it. Here you tweak certain elements like the logo design or the brand colors while keeping the core identity intact. It's perfect for brands looking to modernize and stay relevant without losing their established market presence. Then there's brand extension rebrands. This is all about branching out. This is when a brand expands into a new market and needs to adapt its identity a little bit to encompass these new ventures. It's like adding new chapters to your brand story without rewriting the whole rest of the book. Maybe you want a new email list, or maybe you want to explore social media for your brand, or you might have a new product coming. This is where you make a plan for those specific touch points of your brand to shine and stay aligned with the brand that you currently have. Finally, there's the brand refresh. Think of this as your brand's facelift. It's about updating and energizing your brand's look and feel to keep up with current trends and audience preferences. It's less about changing and more about evolving. You might not change your logo or any major brand assets, but you might incorporate motifs throughout your brand, consider a new brand pattern, or create a set of icons that can push your current brand forward. Whether you're considering a full-blown transformation or just a little tweak, rebranding offers a wide range of opportunities to revitalize your brand and keep it connecting with your audience. A well-executed rebrand can be seriously transformative for your business. Let's get into the benefits of giving your brand a facelift. First of all, you can reach new audiences. A rebrand can be your ticket to new market and target audiences. It allows you to evolve your image and connect with the people you want to attract. It also gives you a chance to differentiate yourself from competitors. A rebrand is your chance to stand out and show what makes your brand unique. This isn't just about new colors or logos, it's about showcasing what makes you different and better and creating a brand that reflects that. And also, sometimes brands need to address negative perceptions or need a bit of a reset, especially if there's been bumps in the road. A rebrand can help turn the page, showing your commitment to change and improving your brand story. Streamlining brand messaging is another key benefit. Your brand should speak clearly and consistently across all platforms, and a rebrand allows you to align your message so it's crystal clear and reflects your current values and goals. Then there's the impact on brand awareness and sales. A fresh look can bring interest and draw in customers, old and new. This visibility often translates into loyalty, and more loyalty means more sales. It's about refreshing your image to keep your brand in the hearts and the minds of your audience. Rebranding also reflects organizational changes. Whether it's new leadership, expanded offerings, or a shift in direction, your brand should mirror your business's evolution. It's about staying true to your journey and showcasing your growth. Lastly, reducing marketing costs. A strong and coherent brand is easier and more cost-effective to market. With a solid rebrand, your messaging is more impactful, and every marketing dollar goes further. Overall, rebranding is a journey of transformation that can make your brand turn from good to unforgettable. But now let's flip the coin and look at the other side. Rebranding, like any big business decision, does come with its own set of challenges. First, it has a huge potential for chaos. Rebranding can be a complex process, and if it's not managed well, it can lead to confusion both internally and externally. Without a clear strategy and a communication plan, things can get messy. Next, there's the risk of losing customers. Change can be unsettling, and not all customers might be on board with your new direction. It's a bit of a balancing act, holding on to your core audience while attracting new ones. Also, rebranding isn't just a time investment, it's also a financial one. From design to marketing, the costs can add up, and depending on how established your brand is, it can sometimes be even more expensive than your initial branding process to start everything fresh. It's important to budget wisely and be prepared for this financial commitment. And lastly, the difficulty in reversing changes. Once you've rebranded, it's not that easy to just press undo. Sure, you can remove it, but it's a lot more complicated than getting it in the first place. But with careful planning, clear vision, and a solid strategy, these challenges can usually be navigated successfully. It's all about being informed and prepared. The right rebrand can really bring a new business success. Here are a few examples of brands that nailed their rebrand. First, Dunkin', formerly known as Dunkin' Donuts, they streamlined their name to reflect the broadened offerings beyond donuts. This rebrand was about simplification and modernization, and they reflected that in their advertising and their product packaging, making their brand more relevant and appealing to a wider audience. Now onto Instagram. Remember their old retro camera logo? They revamped it into a more modern, gradient-filled icon, signaling their evolution from a photo sharing app to a diverse social media platform. This bold move kept them relevant in a very competitive social media market, and Facebook did the same. I guess they do own it after all. They changed their name to Meta and really took their rebrand to a new level. By changing their name, they shifted their focus from a single social media platform to a parent company that oversees many digital platforms and embraces the future of technology. They expanded their brand scope to reflect not only social media, but their potential steps forward into the world of virtual 3D digital spaces. Coca-Cola's rebranding is a classic. Over the years, they've kept their core design, but continuously tweaked it to stay modern and relevant. They really show how important it is to maintain brand heritage while keeping up with the times. Finally, BP. They transformed their logo to a more environmentally friendly image, aligning with their shift towards more sustainable practices. This rebrand was crucial in reshaping their public perception and demonstrating their commitment to change. The courage to evolve and adapt your brand can redefine a company's identity and direction. So, how do you know your brand's ready for an overhaul? It's a big decision, but sometimes it's exactly what your brand needs to stay vibrant and relevant. So first, let's identify the signs. Is your brand feeling a bit out of touch with current trends? Maybe your visuals no longer reflect your evolving products or your services. Or maybe your target audience has changed and your brand hasn't kept up. These are clear indicators that it's time to reevaluate and refresh your brand. Once you've spotted the signs, the next step is to start the rebranding process. When you work with us, we'll begin by redefining your brand's mission, vision, and values. Getting specific about who you are and what you do allows us to create a brand that's true to you. Then we'll consider how these elements can translate into your brand's visual identity and messaging. Rebranding is more than just your new logo. It's about realigning your brand to its core purpose and message. It's about all of those other brand elements that work with your logo to represent you. It's important to evolve while staying true to your core values. You want to strike a balance between being new and familiar. You want to excite your audience with fresh ideas and looks, but also reassure them that the brand that they know and love is still there. It's just better. So, is your brand ready for a refresh? If you're seeing the signs, it might just be the perfect time to bring your brand some new life. Remember, change can be scary, but it's also powerful. And with the right approach, your brand can come back stronger and more vibrant than ever. Let's do a quick recap of today's video. Rebranding is a strategic transformation, and there are many ways you can do it, from complete overhauls to subtle refreshes. Each type of rebrand serves a unique purpose and can open doors to new audiences, differentiate your brand, and breathe new life into your business. But it can be a large investment that should be navigated carefully. Change can be intimidating, but from Dunkin' to Instagram, it's easy to see just how impactful a well-executed rebrand can be. Is a rebrand something your business might benefit from? If today's video sparked some thoughts about your own brand, I'd love to hear them. Leave a comment and I'll be sure to answer. If you're contemplating a rebrand, we're here to help you every step of the way. Reach out at the link in the description to get started. But before you go, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more branding content, and share this video with anyone you think might find it helpful. Until next time, I'll see you next Monday. Bye!